Hey y'all, hey, it's Troyia Monay back to y'all with another video. Today's video is super exciting as always. In today's video, I am going to be giving you guys my top secret ways to finding the best vendors on Fashiongo, you guys. So if you aren't familiar already with Fashiongo, Fashiongo is a business-to-business wholesale fashion marketplace. They're basically like a department store, kind of, just filled with thousands of different fashion, accessories, vendors, handbag vendors, anything that has to do with fashion, shoes, all of that you guys are going to definitely find on Fashiongo. I will say that you do need legal documents in order to go through and get access to Fashiongo. So that can be a reseller's permit or any type of business structure that has to deal with your state to make sure that you are eligible to go through and get an account with them. I always recommend going through and shopping with Fashiongo just because a lot of their vendors are definitely going to be a lot more credible, especially when it pertains to any of those non-licensed vendors. Licensed vendors are usually the most credible type of vendors. So I will say that when you go through and you're shopping on Fashiongo, it does take a lot of time, you guys. I have spent hours upon hours sometimes just going through Fashiongo and trying to find the best vendors that fit my target audience and all that great stuff as well. So I know a lot of you guys do not have time to dedicate to finding vendors on Fashiongo. So I created the Her Hustle Handbook. If you have not purchased it already, make sure you do so. It is a beginner's guide to creating a profitable and launching a profitable online business. So within that handbook also includes 75 plus clothing, shoe, and accessories vendors. So make sure you guys go through there and you shop the list of a bunch of different vendors, you guys. So hopping right on in, I have my phone right here and we just gonna hop right on in and I'm gonna show you guys my secret ways to finding the best vendors on Fashiongo. So let me go ahead and start screen recording for y'all. And if y'all see me looking down right here, of course I got my notes. So first things first, the first thing that I do when I go on the Fashiongo app is I always like to look through the home screen just to see you know, anything new that they have to offer. They have a lot of like different initiatives and different promotions and different cool things that they do. So I just always like to just go on here to see if they have anything new or popping or popular. If I am going through and I'm shopping on here, one thing I always recommend doing, of course I gotta mention target audience, is to always have a sheet of paper next to you that outlines exactly who your target audience is. You can have an outline, you can have a blurb or anything like that. So that way when you're shopping on this app, you can pick and choose pieces of inventory that coincide with your audience and you're not choosing pieces that you like for yourself. So that's the #1 problem that I have when I'm shopping for inventory is I'm choosing pieces that I would wear and not choosing pieces that my target audience will wear. So make sure you have, you know, a blurb of who your target audience is somewhere nearby so that way you can continue to go back and forth and reference that list while you're shopping for inventory. Shameless plug. So hopping right on in, I am going to go down to this little magnifying glass here at the bottom. And we're just going to shop first by category. And I'm going to show you guys how I go through and I break it all the way down to make sure that I am getting exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to finding pieces that coincide with my target audience or anything that I am looking for in particular. So we are first going to shop by category and I'm just going to select women. So of course this is just going to give you a tab of all of the different pieces pertaining to women's clothing. And I am going to just scroll over and I am going to select sets because I know that my audience loves them a good 2-piece set. So it's going to give me all of the different inventory pertaining to sets. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this little filter and I am going to choose price. This is my favorite filter to go through and use when I'm trying to go through and find some really good vendors, you guys. I like to use this price system so that way I am making sure that I am not looking for anything too cheap and I'm not looking for anything too expensive. And that's why it's always good to know your profit margin as well. So let's say I am looking for anything in the middle between $12 and maybe $20. I want to stay in that price range. So that way I know if I flip it, I know that the highest that I'll charge is going to be around $40. The lowest I might charge is going to be around $24, $25. Of course, depends on your profit margin as well. So I'm just going to click on view results. Alrighty, so now it's basically going to show me anything that is in between $12 and $20. But I like to take it a step further. So we're going to go back to that filter icon again. and we are going to go down to item availability. I only want to see the items that are in stock. I do not like pre-ordering items because I like my stuff to come right then and there. Of course, pre-order is good if you are looking for things according to the season, or sometimes a lot of this inventory sells out, and of course, if it's something that you really want for your audience, you are definitely going to pre-order it. But for the sake of this video, we are going to look only for things that are actually in stock. So we're going to click view results, and it's going to show me everything in stock. I'm going to go back to that filter app again, or that filter icon again, and I am going to choose item property. So this gives you a bunch of different functionalities. You can find things that are only available at Fashiongo, which means that these vendors, you know, only use Fashiongo. They do not use any other platform such as an LA showroom or an Orange Shine. So you can definitely go through and do that. You can do open pack, which means that you will be able to customize how many pieces you want to purchase per set. That gives you that option. Or you can do volume item discount if you are looking for any items that are particularly on sale. So I'm not going to choose any of these because I actually enjoy having inventory purchase per pack. I don't really too much customize the packs that I choose either. You can also shop by vendor. So this is definitely going to be really, really great for you guys who are looking for free shipping. So you have the ability to go through and select, I only want to see vendors that have free shipping. So you can definitely go through and choose that. Or you can choose items, inventory, you know, or vendors who have discounts. So if you want to find an amount discount or anything like that, you have that availability too. So when it comes down here to finding your vendor type, you can choose premium vendors, which are usually going to be the top vendors according to Fashiongo. You can choose vendors that, you know, offer, you know, Fashiongo rewards and participate with the Fashiongo awards program. Consolidation is going to be huge for you guys who do not like those hefty shipping charges. So that gives you the ability of shopping with multiple vendors and all of your inventory coming in one bulk order, and it saves you a lot of money when it comes to shipping. So you have that availability. Or you can choose the my favorite, which is going to be your option for just shopping vendors who are in your favorite section. So you can go through and you can add a bunch of different vendors to your favorite section as well. So I'm just going to choose all vendors, and I'm not going to choose any free shipping or any amount discount. So we are just going to go back, and I am going to choose a color. So let's say I am in the mindset of, you know, looking for some black and maybe pink pieces to add to a spring collection, or to add to a collection in general. So I can choose, you know, some spring colors, or I can choose any colors if I'm looking to make an actual collection. So I am going to choose anything that is black. And I'm going to choose anything that is pink. And I'm just going to hit view results. So this is going to break it down for me even further, you guys. It's only going to show me clothing options that are available in either the colors black, or it's going to show me options only available in the colors pink as well. So I can definitely go through and I can scroll through here and, you know, find those different pieces that coincide with my target audience as well, just to make sure that I am not wasting a bunch of time when it comes to looking and swiftling through all of these different vendors. So I can definitely go there as well. I'm going to take it a step further though, and I'm going to go back to that filter, and I'm going to click on body size or body type. Let's say I'm a plus size boutique and I only want to find items for plus size women or plus size results. So if I click on plus size, it's going to give me a bunch of different results, only pertaining to those items that are available in plus size. So this is going to be very, very important for you guys who are looking for those plus size pieces of clothing. So you can go on here and you can really swift through a lot of these vendors who offer plus size clothing. Go through here, see anything that they have on here. And they have a lot of plus size options. I know a lot of you guys that book coaching sessions with me who have, you know, plus size boutiques and different things like that. It is very difficult for you guys to find those plus size options. So I love the fact that Shopify, I love the fact that Fashiongo allows you to go through here and swift through all of these different pieces as well. So I'm going to choose young contemporary, and I'm going to choose junior just because that is pretty much the majority of my boutique. So I'm going to choose those two options. And I am going to get a bunch of different results now. So not only does it go through and it's breaking up everything that I need pertaining to my business and my business wants and my business needs, I can really go through here, and I know that anything that I look through on this list can definitely be a really, really good option for me as well when it comes to finding vendors. So you can go on here and you can favorite anything that you see. So this little two-piece set right here is really cute for summertime, so I can favorite that. This right here, this little two-piece set right here with the print is really cute, $18.50. That fits between my price range that I'm looking for. I can go through and favorite that. This little two-piece set right here is super cute, the off-the-shoulder with the little wraparound belt. I can add that to my favorites. So this is a really, really great way of finding those secret, not necessarily secret vendors, because none of these vendors are hiding, but these are my secret ways to finding some of the really, really good vendors that are pertaining to my business as a whole. So I definitely recommend you guys to take these different tips and tricks and to find vendors this way by using the filter system and by using those different categories. So I am going to go back and I am going to go through and I am going to use that search bar. So the search bar on Fashiongo is really, really beneficial. So let's say I want to go on here and I want to type in, I want to find some graphic tees for my business. So I'm just going to just type in graphic, and it's going to give me some options. So I'm just going to type in and select graphic tee. So now I can go on here and it's only going to show me graphic tees, you guys. So if that's something that you're looking for, no need to spend hours on here just swiftling through everything. That is such a big waste of time. So you can definitely go on here and find some good graphic tee vendors as well. And I also have a bunch of graphic tee vendors located on that vendor list, the Her Hustle handbook as well. So you can definitely swift through here and find some really, really cool graphic tees. I'm not for everyone. That's cute. I can add that to my favorites. Boom. So I can add that there, and I can just continue to swift through until I find something that's eye-catching for me. So let's say I'm swifting through all of these different vendors and I find out that, okay, this vendor right here, I've seen a couple shirts by them, Kissed Apparel, who have really cute clothing options. So I can go on here and I can just add them to my vendor favorites list. So you can definitely go through and do that. That's a great way to finding some really good vendors as well, especially vendors that are, like I said, pertaining to you and pertaining to your business as a whole. Next way that I love going through and finding vendors on Fashiongo is to use their new in section. So I love picking trendy pieces when it comes to my business. Of course, you always want to stay on trend. That's going to be a great way as to, you know, making sure that you're getting sales, is because a lot of women love trendy pieces. So I love going to their new in section because usually that is where a lot of those trendier pieces are going to be as well. So you can definitely choose that. And just swift through a lot of these vendors to see if it's something pertaining to your target audience or something that you like. This top right here by Tresser is really cute. So I can add that to my favorites there to see if that is something that I want to be interested in later on down the line as well. And you can definitely just go on here. And you can also use this new in section. You can filter that as well using those same filters that we talked about earlier too. So definitely check that out. Next way that I love to go through and find vendors is going to be on Shop. And I love to go down and choose the Fashiongo promotions. So on here, it's going to give you any of the promotions that are currently running on Fashiongo. So if you guys are looking for some sales some of these wholesale vendors are having, feel free to go on here and find out what sales a lot of these vendors are having as well. So that way you can save you some coins, sis, because we love saving us some coins over here, okay? So definitely go through and check this out too. Alright, y'all, so the last way I go about finding vendors on Fashiongo is going to be up top at this camera icon. So I'm going to choose this camera icon, and this is called the Fashiongo Style Match. So basically you can take a picture of any type of inventory or any inventory that you see anywhere. So let's say you're at Marshall's, or if you're at, you know, a department store or Forever 21 or something like that, and you see a top that you really, really like, and you're like, wow, this will be super cute to add to my boutique site. You can take a picture of it, and Fashiongo will go through and try to match it with something similar, or a lot of the times you will find the exact same piece of clothing type, you guys. So another thing you can do as well is to screenshot other boutiques items too, and go on there and try to find what vendors that they use as well. So before this video started, I went through and I went on Fashion Nova's Instagram page, and I screenshotted a couple different items to see if I can find the exact vendor or if I can find something similar to add to my boutique, you guys. So I'm going to click on library, and I am going to hit allow access to all photos, and I am going to choose this dress right here. So this dress right here, I want to find something similar to it, or I want to find the exact vendor who has something exactly like it, you guys. So right here already, I know that this is like a grayish color, one shoulder dress, you guys, and it's bodycon. So I'm going to get a bunch of different options to find something similar, or I might find the exact dress. So this is very, very, very helpful for you guys who want to find those different pieces that you see online and you're like, wow, I just really want to know what vendor that is. This is going to be a really helpful way. So as you guys can see, I'm not finding that exact dress, but a lot of these options are very, very similar. So I can definitely go on here and add a couple of these different options to my favorites list as well. They also choose different elements of that item as well. So right here, they capture her shoes, her jewelry as well. So I can go on here and click that second image as well, and it'll give me some more different options to select too. So that is going to be a great way. I'm going to do another one too so you guys can see if I can get really, really close to finding something that they offer. So this dress right here, it's like a corally color. Let's see if we can find something similar, or if we can find the exact vendor. So this dress right here, this one right here is very, very similar. So I'm finding a lot of different pieces that are very similar, but again, I am not finding that exact piece. And that could be because, you know, Fashiongo could have, you know, manufactured this dress and it could be customized to them and to their business. So you may not be able to find the exact vendor, but I have used this several times in the past and I have found the exact vendor of a lot of the different things that I've been looking for as well. So those are kind of my secret ways that I go through, and I really narrow down the search to find those vendors that I'm looking for on Fashiongo, you guys. That is going to be the best way for you to go through and narrow down your searches so you are not spending thousands upon thousands of hours on Fashiongo trying to find a lot of these vendors, you guys. So I really hope that this was helpful. Of course, it wasn't super secret, but it definitely are some different tips and tricks when it comes to finding vendors on Fashiongo, you guys. So thank you so much for all the love and all the support. We are on the road to 40,000 subscribers, you guys. I am super excited, and thank you guys again for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.